All right, we have another Monday mail day coming at you right now. 10 orders on the screen. If you've been with the channel for a while, you know the drill. Pretty heavy with Topps Chrome Football, picking that up. There is one baseball card in here. I'm pretty sure. I don't always follow tracking, but I'm pretty sure it's arrived already. So that'll be an interesting, I'll get more into that and why I picked that up. But we have, starting off, a Gronk 2013 Prism. They are numbered at a 260. I think there was this year or maybe 2 years that Prism was around with an S, not the Panini Prism. So Hall of Fame Gronk right there. Check that out for grading purposes. And of course, you'll see the price I paid for each card on the screen. That is via eBay. All these cards are purchased from eBay. Once summer comes around, I might start be showing some card show pickups or doing their own video for those. This is well packaged. We always get to see the intricate packing. Wow. Was it necessary? All right, so we found it. It's a Calvin Johnson. That is a Hall of Famer. Black 2013 parallel at $2.99. Looks a little high, but left and right, maybe a touch left too. But looks pretty good. All right, last of the envelopes. There's really only 3 envelopes. This guy got non-machinable, and still paid 60 cents to get that out. All right, and in here we have a white refractor Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. I'll just leave it on. Slid out a little bit, but looks pretty well centered. As you know by now, I go by centering on eBay. Little rounded corner. Fortunately, it's not going to get a 10 with that. It's always hard to see sometimes with photo qualities on eBay. That is the one problem. So you sometimes are risking it. I don't think that corner up there will warrant a 10. All right, let's get into the bubble mailers. Let's see what we have in this first one here. Most likely Topps Chrome. We have a little funny package here. Okay, let's just... Do we have filler cards? We have filler cards. It's like, I don't recognize these. Brian Jordan, what is this? Topps HD. These are some really thick point cards. Topps HD, huh? These are excellent filler cards, actually. 2 of them. All right, this is the card we are looking for. Again, on a 2013 run so far of Adrian Peterson's, about to say of AP. Either way, they both work. Again, out of $2.99. This one looks pretty good. Of course, we'll have to check surface on these, but we'll get some of these cards on the screen now. I'm assuming most of you that do watch these do have a pretty good idea that you have an interest in Topps Chrome Football, because that's the majority of what I pick up, and I think the channel is really kind of starting to push towards that. We have bubble mailers within bubble mailers. But yeah, let me know if you are here just because of what I'm picking up. I'm kind of curious on that. And I feel like I might have lost a few people in relation, but I think it's just such a great era. So many Hall of Famers. Back when football was really big. This feels like, oh, this is it. This is the, they didn't even put this in a sleeve. Well, either ways. So we have a 2017. I've been talking about 2013. PSA 10, Alex Bregman. Excuse me. This is gold, obviously, as you can see, numbered out of 50. And somehow this popped up on my feed, and I was like, oh, that's a nice card. I'd like to have that. I think they had it like at $350 to $400 or something like that, maybe. And they sent an offer, I think, around like maybe $250. I countered at, I want to say it was $205. I'll put the price what I paid right now. And then I went to go, prior to that, I went to go check to see what just regular refractors were going for. And they were just going just below $100 in a PSA 10. You know, the refractors are not numbered. So to get a gold out of 50, it's actually my second favorite number, 32. And he's on track, if you've been looking with Hall of Fame projections, it's in that direction, surprisingly, with the small park of Minute Maid or whatever it is now. I don't know the name. They're in Houston. So yeah, Carlos Carrera put up big numbers. Altuve, anyone that's playing in that park is going to have some bigger numbers than norm. So I'd be looking into some of their cards. But yeah, I felt like that was a deal. I think it was $205 to be able to grab that and hold on to it. Kind of like a short-term, maybe long-term hold in a sense. So apparently ComC rushed this card for whatever reason. And we'll just leave it a little bit like that. All right, 2000 Topps Chrome Refractor of T.O. Little smidgen to the left, but we'll have to check surface. Corners look decent on the front. Everything looks good to the naked eye, but once we get under the mag, then we'll examine further. These early 2000s, like your 98s, 99s, 2000s, 2001, very prevalent. That refractor finish starts to really lose its, I don't know, chemical balance or something, and they just start to really fade and get just gross, and you can't fix them once that starts. So you have to be very careful with those. All right, those early refractors, early-ish refractors came out in 1993, but that's with the finest. Topps Chrome, I think it was 96, I want to say, is when they started implementing refractors. I could be wrong. Some of y'all might be yelling at the screen or be like, yeah, I didn't know that, or like, yeah, he's right. It's one of those. All right, color matching. I don't pick up purple. I think they were numbered in 2013. Later years, either 2014. I know 2015 for sure. 2014 maybe. What was the design of 2014? I'm trying to remember. 2014. I can't remember what it looks like, but they stopped becoming numbered. So, but regardless, color matching. I'm seeing a scratch, I think, on the card immediately. I don't know if the camera's, yeah, just right there. Hopefully that's on the sleeve. But like I said, pictures on eBay, it's very difficult to see that. Again, I am going off centering. Centering looks great, right? But then if the picture is taken right to where you can't see that scratch, whatever the case be, or if it's just low quality pixelated pictures, you can't pick up those things, and just kind of running a risk. But regardless, if someone's interested in that card, I could always just throw it back up on eBay. And if they're not too caring about surface quality and they want just a purple color matching 2012 AP. All right, this is a gold Eli Manning, Topps Finest. I don't know my Topps Finest years very well. 2013. Thought it looked pretty well. Kind of a top portion of throwing motion. Portion and motion is the tongue twister there. But gonna start to dab into lower tier quarterbacks. Would you put Eli Manning as a lower tier? But yeah, I just don't have the funds to pay for the big ballers, fortunately. But all right, we have a 2001. We're numbered out of 999. And like I said, this year is one of the years that's very prevalent to where the finish will start going, but it looked good in the pictures, and also centering. Maybe a touch low. I still need to look up some PSA 10s on 2001. I don't always know if it's the bottom of the logo box to the bottom edge. Obviously the top is pretty easy to figure out. So I'm gonna guess this is low, or is it the bottom of their name on that bottom? If it's the bottom of the name, it's pretty good. No, it's hard to see because this card's tilted in its case, but I don't want to diddly-daddle with bringing that out. All right, last package, and we'll get y'all out of here if I can hold this thing. It's a big bubble miller. I don't think there's anything special in here. It's probably like a $5 card. All right, let's find out here. See what the grand finale is. Again, bubble millers within bubble millers. You could have just shipped it in this. But I guess they're being extra safe or precautionary, which I don't mind, but bubble millers are not going to really stop a card from bending. It's more rigidity that you want. All right, Tony Gonzalez. This is what, 2013? We got a lot of 2013s today. Black refractor. We'll need to check out surface again. I bought with the theme of centering alone. Almost, you could say, I guess, color matching on this. But yeah, centering looks pretty good on this card right off the bat. It's hard to, maybe a touch hot, maybe hard to see within through the camera lens, but as we know, numbered out of 299. All right, so that's all the cards. Let me know what your favorite card was out of all those pickups. Obviously, that was the most expensive card with the Bregman, but we'll be reviewing these cards and sending them off to PSA. We'll be having some announcement giveaway information soon here. Look forward to that when my PSA current, well, there's 3, but one will be arriving either at the end of this week or beginning of next. I'm assuming next week, and we'll be announcing a big giveaway for that for a lot of you might be interested in. All right, thanks y'all for watching. Y'all take care. Have a good one.